Hi, I'm Elle, intuitive wellness coach for women, and today we're talking about weight loss and hormone regulation. After trying out various diets, it can become frustratingly obvious that restrictive eating eventually backfires and we find ourselves binging on the very food that we've been restricting all along, undoing all of our hard work. Haven't we all been there? This approach to losing weight can keep us stuck in a pattern of following diet after diet, seeing a little bit of progress, but then feeling like we are sabotaging ourselves and messing up everything, having cheat days, feeling guilty, and in this vicious cycle. So, how do we approach dieting and weight loss in a more balanced, sustainable way? The most sustainable way to lose weight and maintain wellness might just be by breaking your diet and food rules. You know, those little rules that we take on and begin to identify with, like I'm low carb, or low sugar, or low fat, or no meat, or no grains, or no fruit. If we limit our diet to only proteins and fats, or only carbs and no fat, for long periods, we run the risk of hormone dysfunction. But if we break these strict food rules and instead work with the foods that best align with our cycles to support our hormone function, we are more likely to experience a balanced cycle and a decrease in hormonal symptoms because we're eating foods that help to build the right hormones at the right time when our bodies need them the most. When hormones are out of balance, we can experience low energy, insomnia, inflammation, or insulin resistance, making it even harder to maintain a healthy weight. Near the beginning of our cycle, we can benefit from lowering carbs and sugars and incorporating healthy fats like avocados, flaxseed oil, pumpkin seeds, and nuts to help our bodies build estrogen in preparation for ovulation and a regulated cycle. Towards the middle of our cycle around ovulation, we need lots of fiber and liver friendly foods to help detox any excess estrogen that has been building up during the follicular phase. This is a great time to lean into raw salads and lots of veggies and cooling foods. Our body temperature is normally higher around ovulation as well. During our luteal or premenstrual phase, we want to be helping our bodies build progesterone. And to do this, we need glucose in the form of healthy complex carbs like root vegetables, oats, whole grains, and we can also enjoy fruit in this phase. When we take the cycle diet approach, we experience variety in our diet while working in alignment with our natural hormonal and energy cycles, feeding our bodies the building blocks they need to keep our hormones healthy during each phase. So we don't need to be so singular focused and restrict our eating to impossible standards. The truth is, our hormones and our brains need glucose to perform effectively. So, this is why attempting to cut out carbs and sugar completely always leads to some kind of cheat day or binging on carbs because our bodies are crying out for the glucose. The same applies to trying to cut out healthy fats. They are needed to fight inflammation and to support a healthy hormone cycle. But overdoing them can result in a sluggish liver, so we may not be able to then detox excess estrogen, and we may end up estrogen dominant, which puts our hormones out of balance. So you can see that this is like a dance that we move through with our cycles, and we get to experience various types of foods and types of diets that best serve us in each phase of our cycle. Eat in a rhythm with your cycle and eat in phases. Your body requires different things at different times. That's why one diet doesn't stick for very long. If you need support with this, just visit thecyclediet.com. When we are too restrictive, not only do we run the risk of imbalance, but we also miss out on all the fun of meals. There's a duality of eating. We may own things like juicers and blenders or air fryers or steamers to help us to create healthy meals. But we probably also own things like ice cream makers and stand mixers to help us bake yummy treats and waffle makers and panini presses. Very often, we want to enjoy the high vibe from a healthy lifestyle and eating detox meals, but we also want to enjoy those occasional indulgences, our childhood favorites, or things that we love to eat when traveling, or our comfort foods, which we can tweak to make healthier. So we can't just restrict and say, I'm only going to eat healthy, or, I've given up eating healthy. I am going to indulge in whatever I want. There is a cycle that we can move within that helps us to align with a variety of things, a variety of meals that we love to enjoy, both for their health benefits and for the way that they taste. Achieving our goals is also an inside job. We need to be aware of our feelings, our motivations, and our behaviors. We have different needs that change and adapt, and we are multidimensional beings. Sometimes we feel invigorated by the thought of cleansing foods and detox foods, and other times we feel rebellious and we seek out something indulgent to satisfy a craving. We can incorporate all of our needs in our cycle diet, detoxing, intermittent fasting, and also a meal with carbs that we love. It's all about timing. So don't give up on your attempts to create vitality and wellness. Let me know in the comments if you've tried aligning your diet with your cycle and any questions you may have. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and like and subscribe for more wellness tips.